What's the buzz? This is Zeta Beetle, and welcome back to Setting the Stage. In this episode, I am going to on a project that I have only hinted at, but never fully announced. That happens to be Stampy's Hot Buns. So, Stampy has said in the past that if you want to build some of his stuff, that he would like to see it. So he has not only given people permission to build the things that he has, but also has encouraged. Being a Stampy fan myself, I'm just going to jump right in and do what he encourages us to do. Build his stuff, and I might actually even post it on Twitter just to see if there's any chance that I get into his love garden afterwards. But, you know what? I'm gonna go on ahead and just basically move on with the whole thing here. So, one thing you should know about me, and I've probably already mentioned this at least a couple of times already, I am a Stampy fan. He is definitely one of the best Minecraft YouTubers on the platform. Um, and even though many have fallen away, um, I always check back from time to time to see how he's doing, especially in his lovely world videos. Um, the main thing is, and I'm sure this is the same with a lot of people, is once you get older and have seen his content enough, unfortunately, there is the risk of uh, boredom and burning yourself out on content like that. So, yeah, I happen to be one of the offenders of that. I mean, I still like him plenty. It's just I have moved on to other YouTubers as well, like Think Noodles and Dan TDM and Dream Was Taken and many other YouTubers. But if nothing else will prove that I am still a Stampy fan, then this right here, what I'm building right now, ought to do exactly that. Even if I am building it with the wrong dimensions. Honestly speaking, the main reason for that is that I am planning on making other structures surrounding it, and there's already something over here that has okay. I did not do that right. I'm gonna have to grab a shovel right quick. But that'll be later. First, I am going to basically cover the rest of the floor with, or the rest of the floor that's exposed, rather, with oak planks and slabs. So, I do realize that I have essentially swept under the rug a thing that will drive people with OCD crazy, and that is the fact that that this is covering a bare gap in the floor. Oh no. I just realized. I can't move that without a silk touch tool. So I'm gonna have to sacrifice that glass and that's brilliant. You know what? I'm just gonna handle this off camera or off screen because this is just not worth it to on screen to stress out that much about. So, what I'm gonna do from here is I'm just going to put in the spruce where I need to and where I can in order to finish this up. And then I'll devote a little off-camera time to fixing up the rest of this, and then if time persists, I'm going to finally make a start on putting up that beacon that I worked so hard for. And I have ultimately... Oh no. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna go on ahead and go off camera and fix my mistake, and then I will move on to the beacon. Alrighty, that seems to be all that off-camera work done. As you can see, I have gotten some materials for the beacon finally. It took me about a day of mining to get all this. And you know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. Actually, this took. I wasn't solely procrastinating. It was just really hard to find all of this gold. I mean, yeah, I could have just made an all-iron pyramid, but to be honest, guys, what would the fun in that be? So, I'm just gonna grab my ladders. Oh right, I almost forgot. I believe I promised you guys that I would show you Stampy's hot buns when I got finished with the off-camera work, right? Well, here we are. See, so oh, it is only 4 high and just like that. Okay. Yep, alright. That's what I did wrong. Alrighty, so as you can see, this is what the finished product looks like. I hope Stampy doesn't get too mad at me for deviating this much from the original design, because it's actually supposed to be a lot bigger than this. However, like I said before, there are supposed to be some more buildings surrounding it, so yeah. And move on to the next project then, shall we? And that just so happens to be the beacon. The beacon that I just so worked so darn hard on getting the Wither killed in the Siege of Ghost Town and the Battle of Arid Hills. And on top of that, there's just there's just so much that I could say about this. Alright, so that looks to be the ladder already done. So, oops. Alright, so I don't know if there is a direct middle. I don't. What do I do? Uh, it looks like there may not be, to be honest with you. Like, this looks like a, 2-block middle. So, yeah, I'm just gonna have to do the best I can here. So, maybe check the coordinates of this spot specifically right here. 33, 87, 210. That's going to be where I ultimately put the Alright, try that again. Let me get a good look at that again. Okay, so 3387. Alright. I remembered the 210. I just didn't know the I just didn't remember the 3387, I want to say. Yes, okay. And then 210. The Y doesn't matter because it's all at the same height. The base is all at the same height, rather, at the end of the day. So, here we go. Okay. Here it is. Okay. Right here. Okay. And then do that. Ow. And then go through this number like this. Alright. So... Okay. Sounds like it just activated. So, I'm gonna go on ahead and continue to power it up a little bit. I know that this is not going to be fully powered, strictly speaking. Simply put, it's just not going to have enough blocks to be fully powered in any sense of the word. And I do realize that I need a fully powered beacon in order to even get the achievement. For right now, I just need to get the beacon set up so that we'll have, even if it's slight, an advantage over the Creatopian Empire. Because they have decided to start fighting dirty now against us. One that can, bear in mind, blast through obsidian, which is otherwise blast proof. So, with them pulling out that against us, yeah, it's kind of a mess, and we're gonna have to use a beacon to at least somewhat clean that mess up. So, now I can go on ahead and get this finished up. And looks like I've got just enough to do it. Nice! Alrighty. So, that's project number 2 done in this episode. Let's see how much time I have left, and if enough, I might go on to project number 3. Alrighty, so looks like we have about 16 minutes left till the usual preferred normal. So I think I'm going to go on ahead and apply the strength buff. Then I will pay the gold that's needed in order to get that buff, and click there. And now Strength. There we go. Now we have the advantage over any ground troops, at least, that come our way. So, now let's see what else we can do. Alrighty. Hey, what's that? Hang on a minute. Ah. Just get right there already, okay? Is that some sort of mob or something? Alright, I'm gonna go and check this out. Alrighty. Let's get down there and see what this is all about. Because anything unexplained has Creatopia's name written all over it. If that's the case, then it could be a secret agent hired by them, and I'll have to fight. Alrighty. So, let's get on up there. Okay, there he is. Or it is. Okay. The more I look at it, the more it looks like somebody playing dress up. Hello. Would you mind telling me who you are and more importantly what you're doing here?
You may call me the Pumpkin Prophet.
Well, don't you sound like the most friendly guy ever. You working for Creatopia or something, bud?
This was supposed to be a Halloween costume, hence why I sound so creepy like this. But you need to listen to this warning that I have to give to you instead of focusing on my Halloween costume. Do not go into creative to build your murder mystery game, because almost 5 months from now, you're about 6 days off. There are some new achievements coming, and if you go into creative, you will not be able to get them until you get a new survival world if you should go into creative for this project. Listen well to the warning that I have to give you. Do not go into creative or you will instantly regret it. That is all.
Alright. And how do you know this? Wait, we're not done here. Hey, where do you think you're going? What just happened? Like, literally, what just happened? Alright, he went down here. Okay. Wait, where did he go? Huh? Okay. Who was that guy? And how did he know that I was going to be, building a murder mystery attraction? And how does he know that there's going to be some updates coming up in the future? Huh. If he was really an agent for Creatopia, why would he tell me all of that? Odd. Well, but he certainly came through this way, so... That doesn't look like the direction to Creatopia. No, both of the coordinates go up. I know when I came from Creatopia, one of the coordinates went down. So, hmm. Alrighty, that's just a message that I'm going to have to sleep on. Alrighty, I have had some time to process that message, and I guess I'll listen to his advice. I mean, he nailed spot on that I was working on a murder mystery project, so I guess he knows what he's talking about. I mean, he has my curiosity and attention, so I might as well see how it plays out. I mean, um 5 months isn't that long to wait, and if he's wrong, I can just as easily just switch it over to creative mode and put on the finishing touches, which happens to be those banners. But regardless of whether he's right or wrong, I'm going to make the castle anyway, just not in the way that I was planning on doing so. So, what I was planning on doing is I was going to go into creative mode in order to get those creeper banners. But if he's right and there are some new achievements coming, then I don't want to do that because the whole point of the of this is being a pure survival world and getting the achievements alongside building neat structures for various uses. So let's go on ahead and get this sorted out right quick and just essentially get all this put around here like so. Alrighty. I don't have very much time to work on this. So this is probably going to be split in two. But aside from that, it should be a fairly quick build to get through with. So I don't expect more than 2 parts. But you know, it is going to be a at least 2-parter. So I'm gonna go on ahead and put that in like that. And then I believe I make the ceiling like this. So I just do this. And yes, I do realize that this is going to be about 3 blocks tall walking space. And a lot of you are really, really, really touchy about that. Because you won't be able to jump, and in Mumbo's words, you are basically scraping your head against the ceiling. But, like I said before, I am used to building like this, and it's really hard to kick that conditioning once you've been used to it for quite some time. So, I'd say the best that I can do is to turn is to go back on the build and essentially redo it to make it bigger as to appease those people, or I could change the topmost block into a slab, so that those issues will be addressed without having to change the height of the whole thing, which I would be more likely to do. sorry, but I'm just not really that into a drastic height change just to appease people that don't like a 3 block tall space. Now, in the terms of other features where you would have to only change a little, such as a change suggested by the only person that has ever commented on my well, I say that, but he's only one of a few, very few people that have commented on my work and suggested that the stables in particular would look better if they had logs in their corners. And quite frankly, I agree. That would add a little bit of extra flavor to the whole thing. And I would be likely to do that during the upcoming upcoming upgraded build segment that I am planning to do. So I'm not going to ignore all advice when it comes to building. Just those that suggest making the buildings more than 1 block, more than 3 blocks tall when I've been conditioned to do such, and if the most that I'll ignore is when pertaining to a large structure such as this. I do not really want to do any extra work when it comes to structures like these due to the fact that it would just take too long. Still yet, though, if enough people if enough people complaining about it, I guess I could introduce a new timeline in which those issues are addressed. But it will not be timeline X or even this one where I got an interesting message from someone who was seemingly from the future, because you would have to have been in order to have been able to figure out something that I have told literally no one coming into this. So, yeah. Very interesting stuff. I would have to see what ends up panning out from this. Alrighty. I may check and see how much time I have left, and if enough, I may check and see how tall these towers are. Okay, that seems to be about it for this episode. Join me in the next one where I continue this piece of work. In the meantime, though, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Until then, adios, amigos.